Hello Gemini, welcome to your June 2024 reading. I'm Lisa and this is Rooted Souls Tarot, a new YouTube channel that I've just started, so thank you for joining me. We're going to get into your reading right now with 3 cards that give us the general energy of the reading. So, a little bit of a shuffle there. Okay, so we have the 6 of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and we have the 7 of Swords. So, the 6 of Pentacles, to me, speak of a flow of energy, keeping that flow of energy going. So giving, receiving. So in the card, he has a set of scales in one hand and he's giving coins with another. So this is finding the balance. So by finding balance, the flow of things goes a little bit smoother. So, you know, you might be feeling a little bit strapped for cash or feeling a little bit tight with your money because, you know, because things are feeling quite difficult financially. But it's a little bit of a reminder that even though things do feel sort of financially difficult, for instance, it's always good to share what you've got. So, you know, if someone comes to you that's, you know, got even less than you and, you know, needs help, maybe a cup of tea or whatever, you're still giving, in a position to give. So you're keeping that flow of energy going. So despite the fact you're feeling a little bit cash strapped, you're still sharing a little bit of what you've got with somebody else, and that's how things flow and how we keep that that rhythm of life going with things. So we give, we receive. You'll often find that people find it difficult to receive. You know, they want to give all the time and things just are never quite right. They feel out of balance. And the same way those people that take all the time and they don't like to give, the balance of life isn't right. So the 6 of Pentacles reminds us that in order to keep things flowing in the way that they should be, it's good to give, it's good to receive. So to keep that nice flow of energy of things coming towards us, right. So the Queen of Swords, she speaks of clear thinking. So things may have been a little bit cloudy. I don't know whether you can see there, if that's in focus. The clouds at the bottom of the picture. Things may have been a little bit difficult, bit cloudy. You've not been able to have that clarity of mind that maybe you've been needing. But the clouds are clearing and she's beginning to be able to make some good choices, from a place of clarity, make some really good choices moving forward, because now she's beginning to see things as they actually are. So maybe that could be, you know, related to that giving and receiving. Things are starting to become a little bit clearer, and she's actually being able to be a little bit more strategic in how she can move forward, because the 7 of Swords, it can speak of betrayal, of lying, of cheating, but it for me more often it can be a card of strategy, of making a plan, and in order to get to where you need to be, where you want to be. So I think, you know, with all this clarity of mind from the Queen of Swords, she's then able to make a plan of action to move forward. So that's the general energy of this reading. Let's find some cards for your recent past. The energy of your recent past, Gemini. Okay, so we have 3 cards. Oh, the 2 of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. Usually I pick 2, but for some reason 3 was the number there. So we've got the 2 of Swords, and she speaks of having a choice to make and finding it really difficult to make it. She's got a blindfold on there. She's not looking at left decision on the left or decision on the right. She's not moving. She's in a place of stagnation because she's not making that choice. She's not moving forwards because she just doesn't know. She's a bit like a rabbit in a headlight. She doesn't know which way to jump, left or right. So in order to move forward with things, in order to put energy into things and to help things grease the wheel of fortune, in order for you to move onwards, you need to take a choice, make a choice. And sometimes it doesn't even have to be the choice on the left or the choice on the right. Sometimes there's a third option that she might not even be seeing, that might be behind her or in a different direction. So, but the point here is that a choice needs to be made in order for things to move forward. And the Page of Swords is bringing us the decision. So you've made the decision. You've had this choice to make. It's been really difficult to make. The decision is now being made for good or for bad, and you're beginning to things are beginning to move onwards. So the Ace of Cups is a beautiful card. It's one of my favourite cards. Sorry, I'm trying to see if that's in focus there for you, in the right light. The Ace of Cups is a card of your cup runneth over. So a card of abundance, of love, of all the good things that you love in life. This being gifted to you, the potential, the opportunity for all these good things to come to you. See, the aces are a card of potential. It's not a given yet. You've got to work at it. So you know the potential for all these amazing this love, abundance that you have got the opportunity for is being given to you here in the recent past. So let's have a couple of clarifiers. Let me just shuffle a little bit more. Of clarifiers for Gemini for June, past energy. Okay, the Queen of Wands, the World, and the Ten of Cups. So the Queen of Wands, she has been confident enough to take action. She's sitting there on her throne. She's surrounded by sunflowers and all these beautiful yellowy golden colours, the colours and symbols of abundance. She is holding her staff in her hand with her new shoots on it. She's taken action. She's a card of creativity, of passion, of work, of action. More to the point, she's not afraid to take action, and I think this is what's happened. You've had this choice, your choice has been made, and you've got this possibility of something new, this new thing that you can nurture into life. So whether that's going to be love, that's going to be a new job, just something that's going to bring you joy and abundance and happiness. And she has now decided that she's taking action. She's not afraid to take action. She's confident within herself. She loves all things, all the good things in life, and she wants to go towards them. So the World is the beginning of the end of one cycle and the beginning of a new. So it's the last card of the tarot, and it is the end of the major arcana, and it's the finality, the end of a cycle has happened. And so with any end, we know that there's a new beginning. So you're on the path of this new cycle of life. You've made the choices and you're now stepping into this new cycle, and it's the cycle that's sending you towards this Ten of Pentacles, this place of abundance, of having all the cups, you know, everything. This card just reminds me of all the things that maybe you wanting in life, that stability, that security, that love, roof over your head, you know, everything that maybe makes you tick, all the lovely things in the world that you would like out of life. So you're heading in that direction. So by making that one choice, or those choices that you've had to make in the past energy. So present energy. Okay, So we'll have 2 cards for this. We've got the Page of Cups and we've got the 5 of Cups. So you've made your choices, you started to put action into things in the past, and at the moment you may be feeling a little bit might be feeling a little bit emotional actually, because you realise that by moving onwards, by taking action and by moving on in life, there are certain things that you have to leave behind. Here he's looking, the 5 of Cups, he's got 5 cups, 3 in front of him have spilt over and there's 2 behind him. So he's looking at his cups, and he's looking at what he's lost, what's fallen over, the wine that's spilt out of his cups, and he's looking at it and he's feeling that sense of loss and that sadness that comes with losing something. But he's not actually looking at behind him, because actually behind him he's got 2 cups that are still stood up. So, you know, as I said before, with change comes leaving things behind, but with those things that we leave behind comes in something new. So he's not actually taking notice of the new things that he's got that are just waiting for him if he just looks to it in a different direction, from a different perspective. And this may be making you feel a little bit unsettled. I don't think it's not a strong emotion, but it's something that's making you feel a little bit emotional, but a little bit unsettled maybe at the moment, because you know you've moved on, you've made this choice, and it's you've lost some stuff, and you know, you need to remember that other things lie in wait, or lie just there next to you to replace those things. Let's have a few clarifiers. Okay, sorry, I don't know if you can hear the meow, and there's a cat trying to get in the door. We've got the 6 of Cups, and we've got the Knight of Pentacles, and we'll have one more, the 5 of Swords. The 6 of Cups is the card of nostalgia. It talks of things that, the way things used to be, or of childhood memories. And I think maybe that's what you're lingering on a little bit. You're looking at the past of how things were, and maybe it's not helping you to move on with things, because it's really lovely to have all these lovely memories and these nice things that have gone on, and they will never go away. And just because you've made some changes and stepped away and are getting some potentially new memories coming in to be made, it doesn't mean that the things that you've left behind, the things that have gone on in the past, will ever fade. They'll always be there, and they'll always be there within you, within all the lovely photographs, within the things that you've collected on your travels, you know, the things that are surrounding you, that is part of you, who you are. And just because you have made some changes and are deciding to move on a little bit in life doesn't mean that those things are going to go away. Like I said, they'll always be within you. All the things that have gone on and the things that have happened, the experiences that you've had, actually have made you the amazing person that you are today. So you don't, by leaving things behind in a physical way, you're not actually leaving. You know, maybe you're feeling afraid that by moving on you're losing touch with maybe loved ones that have that you've lost, or memories of really happy memories. They will always be there within you. You need to remember that change is good, and life does roll on, and in order to live our best lives, we need to keep moving forward, keep taking baby steps in the right direction, and moving ourselves in the direction that we need to be going, which is forward. A good friend of mine always says there's a reason why rear view mirrors are small and windscreens are big, because we don't need to look behind us, we're just looking forward. We need that bigger picture, that big screen, to look forward to where we're going next. And the Knight of Pentacles, he's moving forward, he's taking his his life and his thing, whether that's for you, that's love, that's relationship, that whether that's moving house, new job. He's taking it and he's moving forward. He's very moving forward steadily. So whether that's taking baby steps in the right direction, he's on his horse, and his horse is very strong and very sturdy, and he's got a lot of red on him, so he's empowered by moving forward in the correct direction, by moving forward. So, I think you're going to start moving forward. It's going to be difficult, and you may be going to be having a little bit of a wobble at the moment, but things are moving in the right direction, and I think that's all we can ask sometimes of ourselves, isn't it? Sometimes we might want to forge ahead and crack on with things, but sometimes things that feel difficult and things that can be hard, we know it's for our good, but it's still difficult. Sometimes just baby steps in the right direction can help us just keep that momentum going ever so gently. Not all of us are meant to power on, power forward. Some of us just need to take it a bit at a time. And I think that's what this is telling us this month for you. Just take it in your time. But as long as you're going in the right direction, that's all that we need to know. So the Five of Swords, he has been battling, he's fought the battle, and he's come out on top. And I think this might be a mental battle for you. You might be having present energy, be having a difficult time at the moment mentally for moving forward, for keeping, not to regret the changes you've made, because you're moving onwards, and you've been having this inner struggle, but you're going to come out on top. The mind will the Queen of Swords, you're going to get some clear thinking, and you just need to have a little bit of a plan of action and just take those baby steps, going in the right direction, keeping that flow of life going nicely, and remember that things will be replaced. The old things that you've lost is making space for some new good stuff to come in. So let's have some future energy for Gemini for the month of June. Okay, I think we'll have 3 cards again, actually. Victory. We have the 6 of Swords. Oh, we have Death, which is a good card. I like that one. And we have the Hanged Man. So that's pretty much saying what I've just been saying, that you're going to have a new beginning. You're having a new beginning. Death is always the end of something new, and with any ending becomes a new beginning. The 6 of Swords is a card of victory. He has been to war, and he's coming back from war, so he's been through a difficult situation, but he's coming through it victoriously. The people around him are celebrating for him. They're proud of what he's done, and he's proud of what he's done. He's sitting on his horse with his wand and his laurel wreath, and he's being celebrated. So I think despite the struggles of the present, the things that are going on, I think as June's coming to an end, you're starting to come out of it in a good way. You're going to have figured things out, and things are going to become clearer, and you're going to be feeling happier with the choices that you've made, and that new beginning that is upon you. And the Hanged Man is here. He is generally a card of patience, or looking at things in from a different perspective, from a different direction. And I actually think it's a card of patience for you here. He's hanging there, he's waiting for enlightenment. And I think that's for you. I think you just need to be a little bit more patient with yourself. You've got this new beginning, this victory that you've had from making these choices and and that's pushing you in the right way, and it's all going to work out okay. And you've got, you know, a fantastic new beginning awaiting for you, a new cycle in the wheel of fortune, a new cycle of life. You just need to be a little bit more patient, because I don't know, but I'm very impatient. I always want things now, or things to happen now. But, you know, things happen in their own good time. Oops, we've lost one here. We have the Two of Swords. We have, we've got the Nine of Cups, should I say, and the Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Wands, did I say swords? Anyway, Wands. He's got the world in his hands. He is looking towards a new horizon. He's going to, you know, he's got two wands there. Wands are the cards of action, and so he's looking, he's weighing up where to go next, what's next, and he can do whatever he wants because he has the world in his hands. And you've got the Nine of Cups here, which is a card of contentment, he looks really smug. He looks like he's got it all. And so that's what this card means to me. It's someone who's got it all. He's happy with the life choices that he's made, and he's looking there and he's looking all smug with himself, and he's like, yes, I made this. Look at all these cups that I've got. And I think that's a place that you're going to be. You're going to be in this place of contentment, of smugness that you've made the right choices, despite the fact it's been really difficult. You know, you're coming through it, and it's, you know, you've had to have a little bit of patience to see how things are played out over this coming month. I think you're going to have a little bit of patience to receive, or to be in a place of smugness, of you know, where you're feeling, yeah, that was a right choice, I made some good life choices. And we have the Two of Pentacles here, and he is the card of bringing things back into balance and maybe juggling things a little bit. So I think, you know, you're moving on to this new beginning. I think it's going to take a little bit of juggling of resources, maybe a juggling of time, a juggling of people, relationships in your life. You know, good things don't come easy, do they? We all know that things don't always happen like that, and you don't get to that place of peace and contentment overnight. So, you know, you're going to be happy with the choices that you've made, but it's going to take a little bit of juggling. You know, you're going to get there. Just need to put a little bit of time and effort. Keep that, you know, we've got the Two of obviously the Pentacles there, which is juggling resources, and we have in our overall energy the Six of Pentacles, and he is keeping that balance going. And I think, you know, that's what you need to do in the future, is just to remember that flow of life. As we're juggling things, we're giving things, we're receiving things. Life's all about balance, isn't it? You know, and then when you can get that balance just right, or, you know, pretty much right, or on an even keel, then all things flow properly the way that they should. So I think that's a really great reading for you, Gemini. I know you might be, you know, potentially having a difficult time at the moment, or things might feel a little bit difficult, but the future's looking great. By the end of June, you should be in a much happier, you know, more contented place, realising that the choices that you've made have been the right ones. So our overall overview of the reading, Justice. Again, he's got those scales, balance, you know, balance required. We've got the Five of Swords, and we've got the Lovers. So he's got the swords, the card of justice, everything's in equilibrium, everything is balanced. And I think that maybe is the key word for you this month, is just to try and stay in that place of balance, and to keep your emotions in check. Just doing things, stepping forward, baby steps, a bit at a time to get to where you need to be. The Five of Wands it's minor conflict. It's nothing, they've all got swords. It's a little bit handbags at dawn for me, that card. But I think that's more your inner world. It may feel a little bit, you may feel like you're battling against this inner turmoil, but you have to remember, excuse me, I've got a bit of a throat thing going on today. You have to remember balance. To remember to keep yourself in balance. Things might have, you might have peaks and troughs throughout the month where things feeling difficult, and then it's not. You're trying to find that, maybe take some time to meditate, get on your yoga mat, get outside in nature, find that place of peace where you can find that bit of inner balance, so that you're not feeling like you're having a bit of a squabble within your own self. I think that's what it is, rather than with others. I think it's more about what's going on in your internal world. And the Lovers, that can be as simple as finding love or moving towards new love. Or it can be just that card of connecting with other people, maybe coming together with family, with work. It can be work, colleagues at work, whatever the situation that you've got going on here. It's that connection with others in a really positive way. The sun's going to shine a light on it, and I think maybe that's the place that you're heading towards is. And actually it could be, I don't know whether the Lovers is the card of Gemini, but it could be, because it's two people in there. So I think actually, Gemini, you've got, there's a lot of sun, there's a lot of yellow within all your cards. I think, June's going to be, maybe start off a little bit, where you've got all this inner stuff going on, but I think you're going to end up in this lovely place of contentment where you want to be by the end of the month. So have a wonderful month. Thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. If you'd like to, if you liked the reading and you'd like to see what we've got in store for you next month, please subscribe. Press the subscribe button. I'd love to hear any comments you've got. If anything has resonated with you, I'd really love to hear that. And just thank you very much, and I hope to see you next time. So